All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Traitor Trent. Now, if you're new to the channel, oh my God, right? The name at the top, it's just a bit of fun, like tongue in cheek. All right, my peoples, my long-term viewers, the people that count, wanted to call this feature Traitor Trent. So basically, we're keeping an eye on what Benedict Arts, Trent Alexander-Arnold does in Real Madrid, right? Some of the grown-ups are interested to see how it goes for him at Real Madrid, right? There's no bitterness, there's no nastiness. Just a little bit of banter, okay? And what I do in the feature, this feature, is report to you guys what the Madrid-based media are saying about him, whether it's good or bad. I tell you about it. That is it. If you're not interested in Trent, you do not need to tell us in the comment section. His name is in the title of the video, so they're easily avoided, right? So what we're going to do is tell you what's in AS today. This is a Madrid-based publication, pro Real Madrid. It doesn't mention Trent, but it's slightly related because it's about Carvajal, who is obviously the main man at Real Madrid. And the reason I'm mentioning this article is to show you the importance of Carvajal to Real Madrid. Even I didn't know about this before the whole Trent Real Madrid saga, right? So when he was obviously linked with them, it was, people were saying, like, how is he going to get Carvajal? I mean, he's not getting any younger, but he's basically like the Carvajal's the main man. He's going to be first choice when fit. Obviously, he's been out long term with injury. During the Trent saga, he would pop up in interviews saying, when I'm back, it's my place in the team. So from a football fan's perspective, you might be thinking, well, I wonder if Trent can, win that spot and make it his own, or will he be deployed further up the field, that kind of thing. So again, there's no bitterness in the video whatsoever. We don't need to move on. The grown-ups want to know what's happening with Trent. Some people will want to see him bomb. Some people will want to see him succeed. It doesn't matter. We're here to tell you what's being said. So Carvajal takes the baton from Modric is the headline, and he will be the new first captain, followed by Valverde, Courtois, and Vinicius. And it says, with Modric leaving, the Carvajal era begins. The Carvajal era begins. This is what I'm saying. They absolutely love this guy. This season, he becomes the new first captain. The boy who laid the first stone at Valdebebas, the academy graduate who was promoted to the first team in 2013, has reached the top. He's now fulfilling his dream, being responsible for wearing and defending the armband. The line of succession continues. With Lucas Vazquez also gone, there's a new second captain, Valverde. In fact, during the World Club Cup, he had to wear the armband in every match as Carvajal was not yet ready to start. And that served as his big test. And he passed it with flying colours. The role didn't weigh him down. It wasn't too big for him. Now there are two lingering questions regarding the new third and fourth captains, Courtois and Vinicius, in that order. Two players who arrived around the same time, the summer of 2018, who are now key figures in the squad, as Rafa Benitez would say, squad, for sure. The current context requires them to step up in terms of leadership and representation. Given the track record, it's unlikely that Valverde won't be on the pitch. But if ever he's not, then after Carvajal, it would be their turn to wear the armband. That's how the captaincy hierarchy now stands. So I have learned a lot from following all of this since we started following the newspapers a year ago, whenever it was, the Spanish media, following all the on-running saga with Trent and everything. And Carvajal is their biggest name to them. I mean, you would think Mbappe, wouldn't you? Like, Mbappe, maybe he's the biggest, most important player, or Bellingham, the flair players or whatever. But the Real Madrid fan base, right, Carvajal is the daddy, right? The fucking... You've seen, probably, when I've read these articles to you about Carvajal, how much they big him up. So the point I'm making here is, Trent, if he's picked ahead of Carvajal and doesn't have a good game, they're going to be like, hey, fuck that, man, get the daddy back in. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to do here is emphasize to you the importance of the main person to challenging him for that position. Will they play him further up, in front of him? Who knows? I don't know. But I'm really, really, really looking forward to La Liga. I can't wait to see how Trent does at Real Madrid. And I'm not saying that I want him to bomb or to succeed. I'm just genuinely interested because I've always thought, is he a Real Madrid player? Has he got that, that attitude? Because when they turn on you, these fuckers and their fans, they are brutal. And at Liverpool, he was making his mistakes. He'll be running back. I hope nobody noticed me. And nobody, the Anfield faithful, very loyal. Real Madrid, they'll be throwing pig's heads at him and everything. So I'm really interested to see how he does. Now, if you're a wet wipe and you're slightly upset about Traitor, you aren't for this channel, right? So think before you speak, because it'll be the last time anyone ever sees your comments, all right? So we're here just to say what the media is saying about him, all right? And I think that's kind of related. Okay, guys, my long-term viewers, you know the score. We're as if we have to explain this shit in every video for these divs. All right, guys, if you appreciate the video, if you like the video, thumbs up the video. If you've got a comment, please leave a comment. Think before you speak. If you're a wet wipe and did you give us 20 years? You didn't have to thumbs it fucking down in, weren't you? If you want to drink to Trent's future failings at Real Madrid, you hit that super thanks button and we'll have a beer. Ching ching. No, I'm impartial. I'm all right. I'm quite happy. I can't wait to see him lift that European Cup. All right, guys. See you in a bit. All right.